Hi, my name is Tony Conzemius. This is Brett Riley. He's our field service technician. Today in the shop, we're going to talk about how to properly install a track that's come off the rail. To do this, you're going to need a 9/16 socket and ratchet. You'll need an 1 1/8 socket and ratchet, a grease gun, and a tape measure, and then a suitable lifting device. The machine weighs about 2,300 pounds. The tracks weigh about 80 pounds. So we're going to start off by raising the machine up and getting the track suspended off the ground. We'll put some dunnage down and get this side of the machine up. So this is a pretty typical scenario here where a track has come off. It hasn't come off completely, but even if it has, to get it to this point is pretty simple. There's a lock ring like we were talking about. It's held on with a 9/16 bolt. And then there's a 1 1/8 socket that you'll need to take the adjuster loose. Typically, the first thing that I recommend doing is greasing the threaded nut. There's actually a grease zerk in this hole here. So if you kind of zoom in, you'll actually see the grease zerk in there. Give that a couple shots of grease before you actually move that adjuster. Now that he's removed the 9/16 head bolt, he's going to actually tighten the 1 1/8. Going clockwise will actually retract the adjuster, allowing the end idler to slide in. And you'll see that here. He'll push that end idler in. Now you can see that he's moved that end idler all the way in. That gives you the maximum amount of play to get the track back onto the machine. So at this point, it's pretty common to grab the track and try to slide it onto the end idler. 9 times out of 10, that's enough to do it. You want to make sure you keep your fingers out of there. You know, it's definitely a pinch point. So now that it's loose and the end idler's pushed in, we're going to try to put the track back on. Typically on a new machine like this, the track hasn't had a memory yet, so it can be pretty tough to put back on. So let's give it a shot here. Okay, so in a situation like this, what we would do next is we would start the machine up, and you're going to need a helper to assist you with this part. Keeping your hands on the outside of the track at all times, and not using your fingers. You use your palm, and you can put a little bit of pressure on the side of the track as your helper strokes the ground drive to get that to go over the end idler. So we'll demonstrate that now. Now that the track is seated in both the front end idler and the track underneath, we're going to go ahead and tighten it up and check the measurement. So on the measurement we're looking for is 9 1/4, and you want to go from the end plate to the spring mount through this other slotted hole. So once you achieve the correct measurement, you'll get the machine back on the ground. You'll drive it forward and backward about 3 feet in each direction, and then once you get the tension off the track, you'll double check your measurement and then secure your fasteners. And that's pretty much it.